EASports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Quail Hollow Club in Charlotte, it's live final round coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. Sung J M is the leader. He's currently at 13 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer playing out the string, trying to finish this tournament on a high note. This may be a touch right. Now the approach shot here at the par 4 first.
There's a big mound in the middle of this green, Rich, and the ball has a tendency to kick either side of that, so just be aware.
Yeah, bunkers all around this first hole, and that will lead to an early test. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Almost a great start to the round. That one nearly holed out of the bunker. Okay, that's in for par here at the first. And she'll stay at 1 over. Now to the second hole, the par 4, and Frank, what's in store for the players?
Opposite shaped hole to the opening hole. This one doglegs to the left, and those enormous oak trees have really become a problem with the tee shots. So no use trying to go over them or around them. Just follow the fairway and play your second shot back uphill. Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Well, as an old baseball announcer once said, going, going,
gone,
goodbye. Look out. I mean, that one came out jalapeno hot, Frank.
Using all the real estate, and now really got the work cut out to get down in 2 putts.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark.
Okay, it's a bogey here at the second.
She'll fall now to 2 over par. Arriving now at the 483-yard par 4 third, avoid the fairway bunker in the landing zone on the right, and birdie is a possibility.
Now, it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
She's left herself with 157 yards to the hole. Wind is helping from behind, so you can take a little less club.
Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. 12 feet still to go. Yeah, no mistaking that one. That is a good par here at the third. And she's going to stay at +2. Interesting for the 2017 PGA Championship, this 4th hole was brand new. How'd they do, Frank?
Not bad, to be honest. Rich, Tom Fazio came in, did all this marvellous work, found a little area over here where the players start to sort of turn around and play the very next hole. And this par 3 just sort of sits out there in front of you with not much around it. But it is quite deceptive. Those 3 bunkers in front, you have to be respectful of wind and carry.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Nope, didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And she'll drop to 3 over. Here's another really good par 4, 449-yard fifth. And what's crucial here is to split those 2 bunkers guarding the landing area right at the dogleg to the right. If you're able to do that, good chance to make a birdie. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
It's 138 yards to the flag. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings. That's going to leak out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there. Okay, no further damage. It's a bogey 5. And that's going to drop her down to 4 over par. Now to the longest par 3 of the golf course. It is the 6, 249 yards. Does play downhill. Frank, 3's a good score here.
It is. I know that green looks quite big, protected by the bunker in front as well as the one over the back of the green. But often what happens is once you come out of those shooter trees and start to go on the downhill portion of this hole, you can actually get some cross breezes that just sort of blow through across the top of the green. And often that takes the ball out of the sky and it can easily come up short.
Try to fly it all the way back there, but that'll be too much as it trundles over the back of the green. Second shot now, here at the par 3.
Just a little over ambitious on that chip shot. Just sailed past.
Now a putt from 24 feet away.
That one just gonna sneak on by. No, rushed it. Okay, that'll mitigate things a little. It is still a double bogey, though, here at the par 3. And that's going to move her down to 6 over par. Next up, the first par 5 of the day, the 546-yard 7th. 2 fairway bunkers on the left side, presenting the only real trouble off the tee. Avoid those, you have a good chance to get home in 2.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing, don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
Frank, I'm always amazed at how quickly fortunes can change in this game. Big number on the previous hole, and a big shot right here, maybe to get it all back.
Well, they only change if you've got skill, Rich. We saw the mess as you detailed on the previous hole. But to all of a sudden stand up and hit a shot like that, show us the skill on this par 5, that makes the difference.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Brushed in. It is a birdie here at 7. And she'll get it back to 5 over for the tournament. Interesting part of the golf course, the long 3 and then the short 5 and now a short par 4. How gettable is this one, Frank?
I think you need your Sunday best, Rich, maybe a little bit of help. But even the strategy of laying up here is quite interesting. The 2 bunkers on the left, well staggered. And that big gaping bunker in the front right of the green, it's really how well you're swinging. I'd give it a crack. Take the head cover off.
This starting toward the right side. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. That is absolutely fine. It's been an eventful front nine, but this for birdie. Yes, getting hot here just before the turn. That's birdies now at 7 and 8. And she's going to get it back to 4 over par. Again, good flow to this golf course, good variety. So coming off that drivable par 4 8, we now arrive at a super long par 4. It's the 9th, and it's 505 yards. You're not driving this one. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. From the fairway, Nota, her second coming up.
She's left herself with 147 yards to the hole, coming off back-to-back birdies. Great chance to make it 3 in a row.
Imagine a missed club because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
A lot of big greens here at Quail Hollow. This a long one for birdie.
From about 8 feet.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's in for par here at the 9th. And that's going to mean this is a 3 over 38 here on this front side. Start of the inward 9. It is the long par 5/10. It is not quite at 600 yards, but it's close, Frank, and it's a good hole.
It is. Fortunately, it plays a little downhill, so as long as you avoid that bunker on the left side, you might be able to chase that second shot on the green. Everything just funnels away. Good second shot. That last bounce, a little unlucky, but still that third shot sits up rather nicely into this par 5.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And she's going to remain at +4. Next up, the 462-yard par 4 11th, slight dogleg to the left. Carry the corner to avoid the bunker at the elbow. You'll have a great look at the green. That one looking a little right. Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
So from the rough, down the Noda.
She's staring at 152 yards left to the hole. Player has to contend with this left to right breeze.
That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him. Safely in. Yeah, it's a bogey here at number 11. And she'll fall now to +5. Par 4 12th hole is pretty to look at, but you can't stare at it too long, Frank, because it demands all of your attention.
Very much a corridor of a par 4 down there. I don't think you have to hit driver down here. You see a lot of players in the tournament, they'll only hit 3-wood, just find the fairway. Ball will kick a little bit to the right. The reason why you don't want to miss this fairway or mess with the trees is because this green is built up and it has the 2 bunkers that narrow the front entrance. So a fairway you must find.
That will do just fine. Frank, we always say about Quail Hollow, you have to play with a clear head. You have to be thinking your way around this golf course. So what's the right thought process on this second shot?
Keep the ball in the right section. That front portion there, you can't afford to go long when the flag's there. Conversely, when the flag's in the back, you can't afford to be putting up and over that ridge. So you've got to be flying that ball all the way back there. Now, a very conservative approach shot. It's a safe side of the green, but as we can all attest, a long way from the hole.
Oh, this one is tracking. It's on a good line. Look out. This one could be really good.
Oh, never a doubt. That one was tracking the entire way. It is in for a spectacular birdie.
And with it, she'll get a stroke back. Up next, the first par 3 on the backside here at Quail Hollow. 208-yard 13th. Carry the bunker front left, and the chance at birdie is yours. The tee shot left her here on the par 3, now a long one for her second. All right, that's aboard, but a lot of green between ball and hole.
A good 29-foot putt here.
Yeah, that's well done, though it is for bogey here at the par 3, and that will not help the cause. Now to the par 4 14th. It's only 344 yards, not long by today's standards, but Frank, everywhere you look, there's trouble.
Exactly. And a lot of people just sort of pull the head cover off the driver and they try and fly it on the front edge of the screen. You actually don't have to do that. You can take a 3-wood, land the ball about 30 or 40 yards short, and just let the ball run just short of the green. And it's a fairly straightforward up and down at just about anywhere on the screen. If you hit driver, you've only got one chance, and that has to be perfect.
And that one gonna be into the bunker off the tee. All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play. Oh, how about it? A beauty there. It is in for a birdie, and she'll get a stroke back. This is a cool hole right there. It is the last par 5 on the golf course. Just stunning. 577-yard 15th. It doglegs to the left.
And you can see the second shot is over the water. This one will test your game and your nerve.
There's no way that ball could have gone through the tree, but somehow it did. It's finished up actually all right. And that second shot on this par 5, it just came out too low, came out like a bullet. That first bounce, it wasn't going to stop. Second bounce wasn't going to stop, and just ran over the bat.
The putter has not been at its best, but this a good look for birdie. Oh no, what else could go wrong? A short-range birdie putt goes right by. Ouch. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And her score's going to stay right where it is.
Now to the 16th hole. It is a better than 500-yard par 4, and it begins what they call the Green Mile. It is as tough a finishing stretch as you will find anywhere in golf.
And it's also beautiful to the eye when you stand on that 16th tee. It does play downhill nearly 10 yards. So that bunker on the right side is 320, take away the 10, so it's about 310 to carry. If you can take that line, you will choose so much off this hole. And then the second shot also is a little down breeze, and it has like an infinity edge. You can't see the back of the screen. What a great way to start the Green Mile.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't hash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been.
This from about 10 feet.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
Okay, in for a bogey at 16. And that will not help the cause.
Next up is Quail Hollow's signature hole, the 190-yard par 3 17. Tee shot playing almost entirely over water to a peninsula green. The bunker on the right collects many bailout tee shots, inviting disaster with a poorly executed explosion shot. A tester, to say the least.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
This going to be her second shot now at the par 3.
Ooh, that's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by. That one finished off for bogey here at 17, and that will not help the cause.
Here we go, the par 4 18th, the final 494 yards of this green mile, and it is no walk in the park, is it, Frank?
No, and the decision you have to make on the tee as well, Rich. You can see the stream all the way down the left side, plus the bunker on the right. So the decision is, do I hit 3-wood or something just short of the bunker, around 290 yards, or do I have a club that can go 320 to the narrowest part of the fairway? So, fairway, longer shot, risk, shorter shot, your decision.
All right, in the fairway. Probably going to have to hit one more club here, Frank. A little bit uphill. That is starting right. Got to be careful over there. Boy, that creek just always seems to be in the way, doesn't it? Not a good shot there. And it's going to wind up wet. So now, after the drop and the penalty stroke, this is going to be shot number 4 coming up. That is not the worst shot in the world, but obviously could have been better.
Certainly. Definitely hoping to try and get inside 3 feet, but it's a little outside that.
Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And she'll fall even further here to 8 over par. So Frank, our golfer just could not get things going here in this final round, and it winds up
a disappointing finish.
And hopefully it's not a bad habit too, because as we know, they normally give out trophies on Sundays, so you do not want to get in a habit of playing poorly on Sunday.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notable Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.